Good morning. Some of you know, over the past few days, week or so, I've been working in my yard, and I've been breaking up a lot of the ground here that behind me that has had um, bushes and all kinds of other plants in it. And man, I have dug up so many roots. I mean, wheelbarrows full of roots over and over again. I thought I got them all out, and I had to go through it again and get more out. It's been a job. It's really been a job. And as I was raking through and hopefully getting the last of those roots out of this area so that I could sow some seed there so that something else could grow there, the Lord brought back to my mind this scripture from Hosea chapter 10 and verse 12. And here's what it says. It says, "Sow for yourselves righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek the Lord till he comes and rains righteousness on you." Break up your fallow ground. Now that's an old English term. It means unplowed ground, hard ground. And really the ground it's talking about is our heart. And the Lord is telling me, just as it's so tough to get all those roots out of what you're doing there, so it is to get the roots of bitterness and envy and all the things that the enemy has worked in your life out of your heart. And he's saying, and he's given us time right now during this time of whether you want to call it being quarantined or being set apart, that we can actually break up our fallow ground. I mean, that's what this verse says. It says it to us. It says, break up your fallow ground, your unplowed ground, your ground that's full of roots and all of these other things that don't need to be there, so that I can come and work in your life. For it is time, it said, to seek the Lord. Church, it's time to seek the Lord. It's time to break up our fallow ground, our hard hearts, and make them soft so that the Lord can come and rain on us, so that something good can grow in its place. How about it? Can we do that today? Come on, let's break up our fallow ground. Let's work to dig up the roots that have set in our hearts, that have caused things that don't need to be there to be in our lives. So I want to challenge you today. Read Hosea 10:12 again, and let's break up our fallow ground so that God can come and rain his mercy and his righteousness and his peace and all that he wants to do in our life on us.